And apparently in January, we're supposed to be getting Certified Lover Boy, which is going to be Drake's new album. It's supposed to. That's what it's been projected.
I heard he got a new haircut.
He did get a new haircut.
I don't know how that popped up, but
did you see it?
No.
Oh, you ain't see it?
No.
Oh wow! I think you need to see it. I need to get a live reaction from you.
No.
Show him the hair.
Yeah,
let him see it.
No. We can do a live review. Come on, bro.
No, I don't even. When I saw it come up in my timeline, I scrolled harder. Like,
well, I'll say this.
Nigga,
I'm a little I don't know if we're gonna get it. But if we do,
I want to know if it's his last album signed. I don't know why he was signed with why he would re-up with Universal.
Because I think because they will give him wherever the fuck he want.
But he get whatever he want if he just put it out on his own anyway.
You have to work.
But I think that he still needs distribution.
I think you're right, but also I feel like there has to be a reason.
I mean, I know that we theoretically don't need distribution, but I think that for
what?
For value
if
purposes,
you don't have to worry about it.
When Drake's promotion is Drake saying new Drake, he just go. He could literally.
Yeah, I know.
He could literally go on his phone right now and say on Twitter, "New Drake on Spotify."
And I feel like, and the only reason I'm going against it because I feel like he gonna sign again, and there has to be a reason why, right? Like because it seems pretty easy. It seems simple math to do it. But at this point, I would figure you so big, this whole building gonna go for you no matter what because you Drake. Why don't I just take whatever the fuck I want from y'all and y'all gonna do the work?
Why wouldn't I just take 5 times more money?
I don't know.
Because the only reason why you would be a label helps you is when you're starting. At the amount of money the amount of money Drake has. He can literally just hire the best PR firm.
I know.
He can literally just hire the best playlisters, and they're gonna put it on anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I don't know.
We can't do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
agree.
saying leave the agency.
Yeah, there has to be just something completely that we just don't know. Because I feel like he's not gonna go.
I don't feel like he's gonna leave either. But like, if he just went to United Masters and just went to Steve Stout. And just let Steve Stout fake manage him a little bit and say he's independent and have Steve Stout and the world's best publicists and the world's best agencies behind him, and they just drop $1 million into it out of pocket. I just don't see how it wouldn't work.
Yeah, but I mean, he might just be so of the machine. He don't know nothing other than the fucking machine.
Then how about he just hire the people that works at the machine and tell them to come work for him?
Yeah,
he'd be like, how much you get paid at Universal? $72,000 a year. Would you like to make $125,000 a year? And somebody at Universal would be like, yeah.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah, let me see this haircut. I want to see the haircut.
Please show him the haircut.
But I'm excited. I'm excited. Only reason why
I can't get no signal down here. Can you pull it up?
The only reason why I think Drake would stay is if he secretly knows it's over.
Yeah,
and he just wants to cash out.
How long has the run been? 10 years?
It's been since 2009. I'd say that's when he really dropped.
The only reason why I would stay if I was Drake, if I was getting like a Supermax contract and I knew I was about to pop my knee next year anyway.
That's what I'm saying. They gonna give you whatever you want, whatever the fuck you ask for. They gonna give you.
If I could get that John Wall contract and make $30 million a year for sitting down for 2 years.
Yeah, I feel like I would do it just based off off of me knowing someone gonna give me whatever the hell I want.
But I could just give myself. I just pay it. Let me see.
Sometimes it's sweeter when it don't come out of your pocket.
Holy fucking shit!
Yeah, it's very Drake.
Holy fucking shit! He wants to be Chris Brown. Wow.
And that's why he may stay signed.
Wow.
Even if it's trolling, it's a certain taste factor to it that just ain't like.
Wow, he's Bieber, bro. What the fuck why is his beard and his hair different colors? I have questions.
We're also not seeing whatever video. That's probably for a video.
Well, I mean, look at my hair. He's doing me and him doing the same color right now.
Look, we know you Dominican and fucking Armenian, bitch. We know. Wow.
I see
what the fuck, Pusha T? I need a bar about this shit, my God. Wow. Hey, shout out to Freddie Gibbs on that one, man.
Pusha T ain't got nothing for that.
Pusha T destroyed that guy. You gotta relax.
Wait a minute. You think Pusha T actually won that battle?
1,000.
I do not.
I didn't ask you yet.
I don't think he won it. I'll say it like this. I think that Drake was still able to. First of all, let's be honest. With Scorpion, Drake wasn't pushing his vendetta out towards Pusha. It was more so aimed at Kanye.
Which don't
lot of
make
that
any
stuff
sense, which is
was
a bit
aimed at.
slow.
No, I'll say that because Kanye, and you got to remember, Drake idolized Kanye at a point. And when he idolized Kanye so much that when Kanye shared that information about his child that was being born and all of this other stuff, unbeknownst to Drake, when Kanye shared that with Pusha T, that crossed a different line.
Actually, if you listen to the Drink Champs episode with Pharrell,
Might care what Pharrell.
she didn't let me finish. If you listen,
I'm not gonna let you finish.
Pharrell basically said that he's the one that let the cat out the bag. Just, Drink Champs is 4 hours long, so don't ask me when he said it. And I be drinking with them sometime. But yes, I do think Pusha won, and I hear what you're saying, but I don't, because that's like if I slap you and then you go to my homie and be like, "Why the fuck did he slap me?" That nigga ain't got nothing to do with this. I slapped you. Like, don't go talk to the teacher, nigga. We're fighting, bro. But anyway, I hope Drake does well. Only reason why I would that haircut though, wow, he looks like Chris Bieber.
Yeah, I need some context.
Yeah, he looks like Justin. He looks like Justin Brown.
I will say though, Drake was announced as.
He also looked like he work at Sharks.
Drake was announced as the. Shut up, you an asshole for that. Anyway, Drake was announced as.
Nigga, I put lemon pepper on that. I want a lemon pepper on my shit.
Drake was the most streamed artist of the decade.
I believe that.
He also was the most streamed hip hop artist last year. I believe Juice WRLD came in number 2.
Shout out R.I.P. Juice.
R.I.P. Juice WRLD.
Juice.
So what is Lil Baby this year?
No. Well, Lil Baby, while he had a lot of streams, he didn't reach Drake. You got to keep in mind that because Drake's back catalog,
And I wonder what
Drake's
happened.
back catalog
Is always
Would
in
that
play.
be the same for Drake if he didn't have a label?
No. See, the thing is, Drake is from that last. Drake technically did.
'Cause
Drake,
he's fully the product of a machine.
but yeah, Drake is like that last generation that officially needed labels. And technically, I don't all the way know if he did, because he had a song in the top 10 off of a mixtape.
Yeah,
Like,
Best I Never Had. It peaked at number 2.
Right.
So, like,
but I don't think his follow up would have been the same. I don't think he would have had the same career
Cause
trajectory.
because he was with Wayne.
I still think he needed
was
it.
with Wayne when Wayne was the greatest.
Yeah.
When Wayne had that moment before the crack took hold. No.
Please don't say that. We don't know if he was on. Do you know that there's a difference between coke and crack? Okay, we're not gonna say that he was on crack.
Baking soda?
Stop it. We're not gonna say that he was on crack.
Nigga, baking soda? Hold on. Baking soda?
We're not gonna say that he was on crack.
Baking soda, bro?
We're not gonna say that he.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
We're not gonna say that he was on crack.
All right. That's like saying that motherfucking weed ain't hash. Like, nigga, get the fuck. They're the same thing. All right. But anyway, we're not gonna. I wasn't there. To your point.
Okay.
I was not there. I did not see him do it. All I know is that this is the first time in recorded history that Black has actually cracked.
Okay, now let's go back to what do we expect from Certified Lover Boy if it comes out? Because I'm starting to get a good ass job feeling with Certified Lover Boy.
Whoa.
Was it pushed? Has it been pushed back?
No, I'm saying like
He
so.
just ain't- okay.
It was pushed back because "Laugh Now, Cry Later" was supposed to be the first single, okay, and then nothing ever happened, right? And "Laugh Now, Cry Later" was a big record.
He put out. He put out that.
No, you know what? What were you saying?
What do we call? Are we calling when he put out an album?
Oh no, you're talking about the
Dark Drive shit?
Yeah.
No, that was
just a whole bunch of throwaways.
Okay.
And he has so many throwaways, you know, that still do numbers. But I think that right now we're at the point where are people actually expecting Drake to be. People want the blueprint from Drake. I think that that's what it is.
Then it ain't gonna happen. Well, here's the thing.
They want the blueprint, and I think his version of the blueprint theoretically would be something romantic, something about, seeking, because we got to look at what he sought his entire career. He has sought, and I think you were talking about this before the episode, before we started recording it, Nia. He has sought, a woman that he could, he's consistently stated that he's seeking a woman who fulfills all of him. However, I think that he might have some internal struggles
Most
with
definitely.
what that looks like.
Sure.
And so I think that having a full album dedicated to just that, you know, I think that would show the type of growth that people are yearning for from him.
Absolutely
because
agree.
people have been
I would love to
yearning.
hear that.
They've been yearning for, you know, my nigga to be Kendrick Lamar, and it's like he's not Kendrick, bro.
I fully agree with that.
Well, it's what you just said. And I think the thing is, the Dark Lane demo tapes, even though it did numbers, people knew it was a throwaway.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like if you fucking with somebody and y'all having a good time, and then you get that one experience with them where you know that they wasn't really there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and after that, it's hard to go back. So in general, how we not had COVID year, I would say that he was washed.
Okay.
Because Dark Lane demo tapes, you don't do that. That, you know what I'm saying? You just don't. And it's just like you get good weed from somebody, and then one day they give you some bullshit. It's hard to go back again. Mm-hmm. It's just like some level of something has been, you know, even if they turn around and like give you a super dope price and double it up, it's just something weird, because it's something weird after that. So, but because the nigga been locked in that big ass house in Toronto,
Yeah,
and he's up there with 40, and he ain't been touring the world. He's had to sit in Toronto.
yes.
And imagine you've been all around the world, you've been in Miami, you've been doing all this stuff, and now you got to sit there for a minute. It's like a nigga who left. It'd be like if Kanye had to sit in Chicago for like 6 months.
Well, he's sitting
That's
there
me.
one.
I had to. I'm feeling all that because this is the first time I had to sit in Chicago.
It's something
for a
different.
solid-
It does something different to you.
It does.
It does something different to you, because now
Damn.
it's like relationships that you wouldn't have normally maintained, not because you weren't friends with that person, it's just because you in and out of town, you talking to these motherfuckers, even if you ain't seeing them, you vibing. So maybe this has been the Sit Your Ass Down album and actually go to work. So if it's that, because right now producers are in a zone.
Yes.
If you like, there are beats coming out now that's getting my nipples like bing. You know what I'm saying? And because artists, if you are actually a creator and you survived mentally and emotionally 2020, we talk about all the people who lost their lives and lost their jobs and lost their business, and God bless all that. We're not talking about the people who lost their minds.
Yeah.
Because 2020 forced you to figure out who the fuck you really are. And a lot of us, we have hid ourselves behind popularity, fame, money, drugs, alcohol, partying, networking, being on the rat with take no days off, work. We all tell each other that, thinking that we're actually making progress, when in actuality we've been just avoiding ourselves. So a lot of people who've been avoiding themselves there for 10, 20 years have had to sit down and go inside because they couldn't go outside. So hopefully, because he's a fellow Scorpio, when we go inside, we go all the way to the bottom. So I'm not a Drake fan because of the Quentin Miller situation, and I know he's not been doing his best. I know he's just been throwing shit out, and he had a fan base that eat it up. With that being said, if he goes deep inside himself and pulls out something, it may be that project that you were talking about.
But and I'll say this: I don't think that we can say explicitly that he has not been doing his best. We also must keep in mind that when somebody is preparing for world tours,
That's hard.
and all of that stuff, you have to put a certain amount of effort into that, right? So, I think we're saying the same thing. He has, to your point, show as well, like sat down for so long that he might be able to put something out differently. I'll also say that he might have something ready to go right now, but you don't want to put it out because you still want to know when can you tour, because there's so much on your revenue.
So he only moves on a machine, so it's such a weird case.
Yeah.
He probably just sitting on the album and not moving because the machine ain't ready yet.
Yeah.
So I'm just
To your case, though, we're saying the same thing. I'm not saying he wasn't doing his best because it was malicious intent.
Yeah.
I'm literally, like you said, if you coming off of a 9-month world tour, you got to put out an album every 12 to 15 months. You touring 9 months. Then after you come off the tour 6 to 9 months, the fuck? You sit there and reset for a month and then jump back in the studio and try to shit out an album again, when for the most part you haven't really grown as a person because every day has been fucking Groundhog's Day.
You have to have people write songs for
you know, every day
like
every day has been Groundhog's Day. You wake up, you get on the plane, you get on the bus, you go to the next city, you tour. Yeah, it's a studio and the fucking on the bus, but like, when have you lived? Like, when have you lived? And what makes art great is when people take their lives and express that and turn that into art. But if all you've been on is on tour and on these video shoots and over here and over here and over there, when have you had time to go inside? When have you had time to create? So I'm not saying that these projects were what they were because he was not a good malicious, and no, I'm just literally saying it's 365 days in a year. It's 24 hours in a fucking day. When did he have time to create this project that we're talking about? The time does not exist. So this is the first time that Drake has actually had time since perhaps Best I Ever Had. This is the first time he's had time since Bedrock.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. After Bedrock, I'm sure his career took off and he's been on tour for a decade.
Yep.
This is the first time he has time. So we're about to see what happens when Drake has unlimited resources and more time than he's ever had before.
That's some ill shit.
But I'm concerned though about that Justin Bieber haircut.